Good morning, everyone. Um, it's me again, Mario. I'm gonna do another lesson in about Bitcoin, my favorite subject. I don't know if you heard the news yesterday. Ethereum ETF, one of the altcoins, actually that's the second biggest crypto coin. Ethereum just got approved, so that's two already. Besides Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, and the good news about that is. Yeah, I do have some Ethereum, so it's good for me. I've been selling my Ethereum and moving it to Bitcoin, but good thing I still have some more. So I'm gonna keep those for a while now, knowing that Ethereum is being accepted as an ETF. But anyway, the lesson we have today is for about Bitcoin wallets. They're not real wallets; they're basically digital wallets, just like we have digital currency, which are Bitcoin. So you just like a regular wallet, you put your money in there. So you put your digital coin inside your digital wallet for security, and then that's basically just like a wallet. So Bitcoin wallets are essential for anyone who wants to own and use Bitcoin. I don't know if you heard the saying, not your wallet, not your coin, or something like that, to that effect. I don't know if that's the correct saying. At my age, I'm so forgetful now. But it basically means if your Bitcoin is not in the wallet, there's you don't really own it, because if you just have it in the apps or the exchange, they control that your Bitcoin. If they go bankrupt, which happened to me, and you lose your Bitcoin. FTX is the biggest example, and then there was BlockFi, and then there was Voyager. I have some Bitcoin in Voyager, and I have some Bitcoin in BlockFi, and both of them filed bankruptcy, and they did refund me a little bit, but less than half is what I got back. So that's a lesson learned. So it's really important to have your own wallet, so in that way nobody can touch it. If you lose if for anything, the exchange, go bankrupt, you still own it. They basically allow users, us, to store, receive, and send Bitcoin securely. Understanding how Bitcoin wallets work and the different types available is crucial for anyone involved in the cryptocurrency space. I'm going to give you an overview of the different kind of Bitcoin wallets and the various options you can choose from. So again, what is a Bitcoin wallet? A Bitcoin wallet is a digital tool that stores your Bitcoin and allows you to manage your transactions. Unlike a physical wallet that holds a paper money, a Bitcoin wallet stores digital keys. That's important. These keys are used to access your Bitcoin addresses and sign transactions, enabling you to spend or transfer your Bitcoin. So you're on top of those digital keys. So when they say you lost, your Bitcoin, is because they lost their keys. So if you lose your keys, you can't you have no access to get your Bitcoin in the wallet. There are two main types of keys involved. There's the public keys. This is your bank account number. This is the number that you give out. So it is shared with others to receive Bitcoin. So if you want to receive Bitcoin, you can give that public key, and people can send Bitcoin to you. So remember, Bitcoin is peer-to-peer transaction. You can do it, but you have to give that out, the public key. The private key, that's like your PIN number or your password. It is kept secret and used to sign transactions and access your Bitcoin. So private keys, you're the only one who has access to that, and they're a series of words. Sometimes they're 7, sometimes they're 14. Depends on what company your keys are. So if you have to either memorize them or write them down and keep them in a safe place that nobody can see. So those are your private keys. Your public key is the one that you give out. That's the one that it's like your bank account number. If people wants to access it so they can send or receive, you can send Bitcoin to you. There's so many different types of Bitcoin wallets, and we can go over it, okay? Bitcoin wallets come in several forms, each with its own feature and levels of security. Here are the main types. We have the hardware wallets. So when you say hardware, it's you can go to Amazon and buy the wallet. It's like a little machine, and it's basically a physical device that securely store your private key offline. Example of this are Ledger Nano, Trezor. There's all kinds of hardware wallet out there. The advantage of these hardware wallets is the security, because it's there. It's not in the cloud, so it's protected from online hacks. There's no way people can access it because it's you physically have it. It's a physical device, so you physically have it. The disadvantage is basically it's costly because you have to buy it, and it's less convenient for frequent transactions. So if you're always using your Bitcoin to do transactions, it's not a good way to do it because it's not connected online. So there are some disadvantages. Now we have the software wallets. Software wallets, there's desktop wallets, so that's basically installed in your personal computer. Example of that is Electrum or Bitcoin Core. The advantage of that is it provides control over private keys suitable for frequent use. So if you need to use it all the time, it's right there. Disadvantage is vulnerable to malware if the computer is compromised. So if something goes wrong with your computer, your desktop, then you don't have access to it anymore. And there's the mobile wallets. Those are the apps in your smartphone. So you open an app, put it in your smartphone, and you have access to it. It's in your phone basically, so you can take it with you anywhere. Example of this is Mycelium or Trust Wallet. The advantage is very convenient for everyday transactions. So if you have your mobile phone and if you go to a store, if they accept Bitcoin, you can just use it with a few punches. And so it's easy to use. And most people use their phone now. So, you got it in your hands. Well, the disadvantage is it's less secure than the hardware wallets, and there's the risk of losing your phone. If you lose your phone, if your phone gets stolen or gets hacked, then then that's gonna be a problem. And they have this thing called web wallets. They're basically accessed through a web browser. Example of this is blockchain.com and Coinbase. The advantage of this is it's accessible anywhere in the internet. That's and it's also user friendly. So you open a web browser in the web, and then and it's accessible anywhere basically. You don't have to download an app on this one. The disadvantage is you have to trust on a third-party provider like Coinbase, and there's potential of risk of online attacks on that one. And there's a thing called so those are the different kind of wallets basically, and you can pick which one you want. And there's also what they call a paper wallet. Paper wallet are basically physical printout of your public and your private keys. The advantage of that is you have offline storage, so it's immune from online hacks. The disadvantage is prone to physical damage or loss and less user friendly. So what happens there is your keys, your public keys and your private keys, you get a printout. And there's a cold wallet. Any wallets that stores Bitcoin offline, that includes hardware and paper wallets. So when you say cold wallet, I have a cold wallet, it basically means your Bitcoin is stored offline. That includes if you put it in a hardware or a paper wallet. Advantage of that is high security, no internet exposure. So there's no way they can hack on it, because it's not in the cloud, it's not in the internet. Disadvantage is inconvenient, and if you're a frequent user, if you transact all the time with your Bitcoin. A hot wallet are wallets that are connected to the internet. These are basically the mobile and the web wallet, so they call it a hot wallet. The advantage of that, of course, is it's convenient and accessible, easy for regular use. So if you're always using your Bitcoin, that's the way to go. We went through the different wallets. The disadvantage is it's more susceptible to online threats, as I explained to you before. So when you're choosing a Bitcoin wallet, consider the following factors: the security, how secure you want your Bitcoin to be, the convenience, how fast you want to access your Bitcoin. So mobile and web wallets are more convenient for frequent use. The cost, if it's going to cost you more money, like hardware wallets are, you have to spend money on it, just like buying hardware for your computer. Or if you prefer those free software wallet, it's free. And control. If you want full control of your private keys, or you're comfortable trusting a third party. So it really depends on you. So it's if security is more convenient or convenience. So the more secure, the less convenience. The more convenient, the less secured. So those are the two items you have to figure out, and also the cost and the control. So again, Bitcoins are crucial for using and managing Bitcoin. They come in various forms, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Whether you prioritize security, convenience, or cost, there is a Bitcoin wallet that can meet your needs. So you have to understand the different type of wallets and how they work. You can choose the right one to safely store and manage your Bitcoin. And that's our lesson for today. Hopefully you learn about the wallets. Tomorrow I'm going to do another one. And again, I want to thank everybody for supporting me. And also, I need help. I'm working on a campaign to make a Bitcoin legal tender in the Philippines. So if you're interested, please let me know so we can work on this together. I'm a one-man team right now. Nobody's helping me out. So, I want to start a grassroots campaign. Hopefully, I can get more and more Filipinos or anybody to help me out on this one. Again, thank you very much. This is Mario. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.